And welcome back to the Pugging Rights podcast. We're your hosts, and this week has been pretty hectic. These last 2 days, I wouldn't even consider it the week. Like, obviously, we've had like trades and stuff going on because the deadline is tomorrow.
Oh my god!
At 3, so I'm gonna be in school for all of the deadline trades.
Yeah. And signing season basically. Like first half, now that the pairwise is like done, all of the guys that didn't make the NCAA tournament for that.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. I think these past few days have felt like literally the longest 2 days ever.
Mhm. Yeah.
I feel like nothing else happened like the entire rest of the week, and then the last 2 days was just like, oh, everything's happening.
Like there was a bit of commotion like at the beginning with like the Helson trade and the BUBC boys. A couple of them signed, and then there was like the awards.
We'll talk about that.
And then it was just dead for like a couple days.
And now it's back.
Yeah.
And okay, consider how Mem Cup is starting soon. U18s are literally starting in less than a month.
The Firebirds clinched a playoff spot today.
Oh my god, the Firebirds?
Yeah.
Imagine. The first ranked Firebird in the OHL, I think, at least.
Oh my god, it's
so the Flint in the OHL. How are they doing this? Otter is carrying them. I don't know
if you've seen my Instagram story yet, but it was like the Flint Brennan Offmans.
You're so right. And obviously, I feel like the WHL, they all clinched like weeks ago.
Yeah.
Is that just me?
It's because the WHL is stable, you know? Like,
the WHL doesn't have teams going from literally outside the playoffs to in the playoffs within like a month.
Yeah, like the good teams are good and the bad teams are bad. Then you have the OHL where the teams are just like, huh, no, yes, no. Oh, we're gonna be good today, and now we're not gonna be so good.
Also, we're the Colts, and we might, make the playoffs and like actually do stuff in them, but we're selling. Yeah. Makes no sense. I mean, okay, their strategy did kind of work, though. Their strategy high-key worked.
It did.
And we'll talk about that after we talk about the NCAA tournament, obviously, Selection Sunday.
Most stressful week of the season.
The week, I literally spent so much time calculating pairwise. I spent so much time on, like, the You Are the Committee. Like, I spent literally, like, an hour on that after Northeastern freaking blew it against UConn.
It's stressful. It's not fun.
It's not fun. Unless you're Michigan.
Unless you're Michigan and you already know you're going. Like, it's fine, but...
Fine. But they were fun. So I guess we can kind of talk about like the bracket first, and then we can kind of move on a little bit more into like the conference games and stuff, because a lot happened. A lot happened in the conference games.
Oh god, I lost it last night.
The fact that me. People who weren't even interested in college, like people who don't tweet about college hockey ever.
Elliot Friedman tweeted about it. Like, the sign for college hockey is, like, if NHL reporters start reporting things that have nothing to do with the NHL, then pay attention.
Not, like, prospect reporters, either. Like...
Yeah.
Like, if Scott Wheeler reported it, I'd be okay. Like, whatever, right? Okay. But Elliot Friedman, I was like, okay.
It's like, okay, this is a thing now. This is a thing, and everybody's gonna know about it, and there's no escaping or forgetting about it, ever.
Yeah, there's no forgetting since they broke league rules. They literally broke league rules. Except
the league broke them, so they broke their own rules. So did they really break the rules? Because they make the rules, right? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm so confused by it. But yeah, we'll talk about the tournament first. So we just found out pretty much that who is going to be in the tournament. it's gonna be a fun little 2 weeks.
No, it won't.
2 weeks? 3 weeks?
2 weeks. It won't be fun though. It'll be stressful, and there will be screaming and crying.
That's true. It won't be fun. They're all gonna play on the Friday, like, when I'm in school. Like, Northeastern plays at noon. I'm like, bro, I'm in school. I can't stress about them. They're probably gonna lose anyways, and then Devin Levi will hop along off to wherever he needs to go.
NCAA tournament season it's fun but stressful, and it's entertaining but depressing. It's a whole range of emotions.
Yeah. And so we do have the bracket here. Obviously, we have the 4 regionals in Albany, Allentown. I think the other one is
Loveland and Worcester.
Yeah, Loveland and Worcester. Okay, I just had to make sure. I was like, I don't know. But yeah, there are gonna be lots of games, I guess, within like the next 2 weeks, and it's gonna be so fun. Frozen 4 in Boston, guys. Let's hope at least one of our teams.
Oh, knowing my luck, they'll all just no.
Don't even talk about it, okay? I'm looking at I feel like I'm getting like Blisco flashbacks. Like, even though I know Michigan is the 1 seed and American International College plays in literally the worst. Like, literally the worst conference in college hockey.
Like, I'm not even worried about that. I'm worried about the finals, because it's going to be Quinnipiac or St. Cloud, and it's just...
I know! Like, Quinnipiac has a stupid goalie!
It's giving me major North Dakota memories. Because North Dakota played American International in the first round of their regional, and then they played Minnesota Duluth, and Minnesota Duluth is very similar to both Quinnipiac and St. Cloud State. And I don't like it.
I'm honestly praying it's Quinnipiac and not St. Cloud State. Like, why do I feel like Quinnipiac is weaker than St. Cloud State?
It's because
they lost to Harvard. Sorry, Harvard. But like,
yeah,
but like they kind of did lose to Harvard.
Yeah, but St. Cloud, yeah, it's weird.
Right. Northeastern, honestly, would have to like go through a bloodbath to actually win anything. Straight up. They'd have to go through. Well, their first round matchup is Western Michigan. First of all, glad it's not Michigan versus Northeastern. I'd be dead if that happened.
Western Michigan terrifies me. They scare me. I hate them so much.
Yeah, their fans are so mean.
We're saying that as if we don't have a friend who goes to Western Michigan.
You can't act like Kesh isn't mean about Western Michigan either.
Yeah, that is true. But like,
right?
It's college. All fans are mean. They're all mean.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have Northeastern versus Western Michigan. And then if Northeastern gets past that, they'll have to play either Minnesota or Mass. Which, like... Hey, UMass, could you do me a favor and win that? So, you know in the case that Northeastern gets there, they might have a chance to beat you.
Bobby Trevino get COVID challenge. Not actually. Don't actually get COVID. I don't want anyone to get COVID. But, like, Bobby Trevino don't play challenge.
Do we want Minnesota winning, though? Okay, but Western Michigan versus Minnesota would be amazing. It'd be the two teams we hate the most facing off against each other.
See, no, but that's not good, because that means at least one of them will be in the Frozen Four.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right. Northeastern for the win.
Yeah.
Somehow, Dev's carry them on his freaking back.
Loveland is gonna be so boring, though. Wait.
Is it gonna be boring?
It is.
It's Denver versus UMass Lowell.
Duluth versus Michigan Tech, right? And then the final will probably be Denver, Duluth. And Denver, Duluth play in the same conference. It's just bland.
It's just bland. I agree. But you know which one's not going to be uninteresting? Albany is going to be.
It's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be wonderful. North Dakota, please don't break my heart again. It'll be fun, though.
Yeah, so we have North Dakota versus Notre Dame. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see. Oh my god, I almost said the schools that Logan Cooley almost committed to play each other, but I realized he's not committed to UND, unfortunately.
Unfortunately? Not really, unfortunately.
Yeah, but one of the schools Logan Cooley was almost committed to.
Wait, but Worcester and Albany are on the same side. So, which means that Frozen Four could be Minnesota, Notre Dame.
Ew.
But it'd be like Logan Cooley's ex. It'd be like ex versus girlfriend. You know, like.
It'd be funny. It'd also be the battle of the schools that Michigan hates.
Yes.
And has stuffed animals of that they decapitate after every game.
Wait. But the Minnesota one isn't like fully decapitated. There's just a chain around its neck. It's being hanged. It's being hanged, but it's not decapitated, you know?
Not yet.
No.
I'm sure they did it after.
Sure.
But I don't know why they're doing that. And I want to know who is doing that. Is this like the barrel thing? Is this their barrel?
No, it seems it's too aggressive to be a barrel thing. It was definitely one of the players.
Oh yeah, but why didn't one of the coaches take it down?
Because they just, I don't know. Because Michigan has fun coaches.
Guarantee it's Nolan Moyles doing.
Yeah.
I was talking to my friend, and we were like, I feel like it's a Briss thing.
Yeah. It could be.
It could be a Briss thing.
It could be.
But, like, Briss has friends on, like, every team, so would he do that?
He would, though.
I feel like it has to be someone who is, like, less connected to the rest of the people.
I think it would encourage Briss even more, though.
True. Could be that. And then, obviously, we have the Allentown. Did we talk? Sorry, not the Allentown. Which regional is Michigan in? Is it
Allentown? Michigan's in Allentown, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about, Michigan and American International, and then Quinnipiac and St. Cloud State. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Can neither Quinnipiac or St. Cloud State make it?
I wish.
Please and thank you. Yeah. But, like, hey, we got one thing. At least we got one good celebration. I haven't mentally prepared myself for what happens if we don't get.
Okay, look.
We don't get what we wanted.
I
haven't mentally prepared myself for that.
Because
the next day Owen is signing.
Owen's, yeah, exactly. I hate it.
You know, literally the day after.
Owen's trying to sign. Maddie's probably going to sign. Briss might sign. Boers might sign. Blanks.
Blanks will sign.
I don't like it.
No, I don't like it one bit. I haven't mentally prepared myself for it.
And
I don't think I should.
On the bright side of things, Michigan probably will lose less than 14 players this time. Unlike North Dakota.
They signed like 13 freshmen.
Exactly.
That freshman class is going to be huge.
Yeah. Because they knew they were going to lose everybody.
Mm-hmm. Beecher better not sign. Oh my god. If Beecher signs, no. Who is going to be captain next year?
They might just not name the captain.
They wouldn't do that.
They could.
They'll name like Phil Point or like, I don't know, Eric Cicilline or someone.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. But in other words, I guess it's time to kind of transition to kind of what happened this weekend instead of looking ahead. I mean, unless we want to do like predictions for who's gonna end up winning the whole thing.
Okay, well I haven't thought about it, but
okay, don't say anything that's gonna jinx us, okay?
Okay, I think my completely unbiased predictions. Allentown Regional Finals gonna be Michigan, St. Cloud. Loveland Finals gonna be Denver, Duluth. Worcester is gonna be Western versus UMass. Albany is going to be Minnesota State, North Dakota. And then Frozen Four.
Unbiased.
Yeah.
Unbiased, cat.
North Dakota will beat Notre Dame. Okay? They can beat Notre Dame.
Are we sure?
If Sanderson comes back, which he is supposed to.
Not coming back.
But he's supposed to.
Week to week.
I don't care. If Sanderson's come back, they're beating Notre Dame. And then Frozen 4 will be Michigan versus Denver. And then Western Michigan versus Minnesota State. And then national championship game will be Michigan, Western Michigan. And I'm not saying a winner because it's
okay. I might just choose the Frozen Four too. and I might not even go as far to say the national championship game because I'm worried about that. My Frozen Four would probably be Michigan. I want to say Duluth. And I'll say Minnesota Notre Dame for fun. Almost all a Big Ten Frozen Four. Ari, what are your thoughts?
I will not say anything because I don't want to jinx anything. So those are my thoughts.
You're going to choose a Frozen Four here?
No, I feel like anything I say just produces bad luck.
Okay. I'm not gonna say who's gonna win because I don't want to jinx it.
That's too much.
Yeah. But those are our predictions.
For me,
and so
as long as Minnesota Duluth doesn't make the Frozen Four for a 4th year in a row, I'll be fine.
I don't know. I think Duluth's gonna make it.
But Denver's good. Denver's really good.
But also, it's Denver. Do we really want them there?
I want them there more than I want Duluth there.
True. Yeah, so we'll transition into what happened this weekend. I mean, Ari, do you want to go first? Something really big happened for you this weekend.
I got a college team celebration. I picked Harvard. Many reasons behind it. Mostly the number one being Henry.
We love Henry.
I'm nodding along as if I know who this Henry is.
And yeah, I watched 2 games, Friday, Saturday. It was good.
Coronado had a night, I heard.
Oh, I know.
Coronado's great.
I love him too. Yeah, he is.
Are you like starting to fall for all of them? Like, would you die for them now? But you also call them cowards?
Half of them so far. We're not like to the all of them point yet, but yeah.
You know, Northeastern, I have Northeastern's back always, except they let Devin down way too often, and so that's when I call them cowards. Because they don't score. Ever.
Michigan's just Michigan. They're Michigan.
But yeah, we have our picks, I guess. The people we're supporting. Northeastern's gonna flop in the first round. I almost guarantee it.
They won't flop. I think they'll put up a good fight. But they won't.
I think they get shut out. I think they get shut out.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
They'd probably get shut out. They don't score. They can't score.
They can't score. Devin Levi's gonna have to like get out of his own net and try and score himself.
Yeah.
If like they want to try to have any chance. But hopefully I have some faith in them. Hopefully they prove me wrong in that prediction. But yeah, that's big for you, Ari. You finally got one. And now you're heading into the most stressful time of the year with a new team.
It's good. You got one like just in time.
Just in time, yeah. But also just in time for heartbreak.
Yeah. It's fine.
Under other heartbreak. Are you rooting for them to make Frozen 4?
On the low key. But I don't know. We'll see how they do.
Do you want them to keep Henry?
Yes.
I kind of do, yeah.
Because if Henry signs with the Ducks, then he'll be playing at like 11 p.m. my time, and I can't have that.
Jamie Drysdale plays at that time too. Drew Hamilton plays at that time.
Yeah, and it's bad enough that those two are like on the West Coast. I don't need any more.
I mean, this is why I get it now when people say like stuff about West Coast teams. It's like, oh yeah, who wants to stay up to watch any of that? I don't want to be staying up until like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
To watch my hockey team play.
It's stupid. But it sucks. And I hate time zones.
Ari, you're so lucky. You get to just watch all the hockey.
Yeah.
From like 4 o'clock.
Oh yeah. Like the California games, whenever there's a game here, it's like at 7. I'm like, okay, kind of late or whatever. Because I'm so used to them being earlier.
Imagine that.
Imagine the 7 o'clock game being late. Ontario could never. The East Coast could never.
Yeah. We watch games at 10, Ari, because of the West
crazy.
Coast.
Like, I always see you guys staying up. I could never.
Except for U8 teams this year, because they're in Germany.
There's nothing more exhilarating than watching a playoff game at 2 a.m. just for your team to lose in double overtime of the second round again.
This is UND, isn't it?
This is the Colorado fucking Avalanche.
Oh no, sorry. UND was eliminated in the 5th overtime.
Yeah, UND was 5th overtime. Except their time zones are reasonable, so their 5th overtime was still only like 2/3 in the morning.
That's good. Yeah, and then obviously we have all of our tournament winners this week. All the tournaments wrapped up. So first we have the Hockey East winner, UMass.
Again.
Yay. Again.
Fuck them. Fuck UMass.
Okay, that's aggressive.
Sorry. They're starting to annoy me with all the winning.
True. NCHC, Minnesota Duluth.
Also fuck them.
Yeah.
It's I can't stand Duluth.
Yeah. ECHC is Harvard, the boys, in OT against Quinnipiac. Low-key kind of wanted Quinnipiac to win because it helped Northeastern's chances.
See, I was confident enough in Minnesota State to let Harvard win that game.
Were we confident enough in Minnesota State, Kat? Were we confident enough? We're talking about that. Give me a second.
They still ended up winning, so...
Yeah, obviously the Big Ten, UMich won that. Obviously against Minnesota.
As they should.
Lame. Whatever. Who cares? Love how the all-tournament team was there was one singular awkward Minnesota rando.
Jackson Lacombe. He's a Ducks prospect.
Oh, is he? They're all Ducks prospects.
Yeah, they're all Ducks prospects. All of them are Ducks prospects.
Ari, but you can't start supporting Minnesota.
Oh, and then Minnesota's other top defenseman is a Kings prospect. So
Brock Faber.
Yeah, it's just
you can say his. I know who Brock Faber is.
But it's all the California teams. It's always the California teams.
Yeah, it's always the Kings.
The Kings and the Ducks.
Oh, high key, Brant Clark, and Brock Faber are gonna be a pair probably one day.
That scares me. Like in the best way possible.
I mean, yeah. Well, but who knows? We never got to see Power Drysdale. Right. Or Carson Corson. If they don't give me Carson Corson next year at World Juniors, I'm gonna have a throw a fit. Like, you can't deprive me of the pairing that will make Craig Button cry because he can't say their names.
He's gonna be
mix them up.
He's gonna be like Lambos to Lambos. No wait, Lambos to. It's gonna be hilarious.
It's gonna be so funny.
I can't wait to see the amount of people that misspell their names though.
So many. I hope they do like one of those videos next year. Yeah. Where they have to like write out their names on like whiteboards and stuff. It'll be fun. Yeah, and then obviously we have the CCHA and the Mankato one, Minnesota State. And they won twice.
Okay, basically, they went to overtime, and then Minnesota State scored, and they all jumped off the bench and celebrated, and there was a whole ass trophy presentation, and they went to the locker room, and half the fans had already left the building, and then 15 minutes after the game, they were like, actually, we're reviewing that goal, so everybody has to come back. And then they spent like half an hour reviewing that goal. And then they deemed it no goal. And then they had all of the players get dressed again, warm up all over again, and they restarted. And it was, oh my god, it was a mess.
They won. Imagine if the other team had won.
Yeah, well, what's Minnesota State supposed to do? Return the trophy?
Yeah, return the trophy to them? Like, it was in their locker room.
Yeah, and then they were like in the I can't speak anymore. But in the Twitter announcement they were like, yeah, we put the play immediately under review. Despite the fact that the review wasn't even announced until 15 minutes after the game.
Reason. And they broke rules. They broke rules in the NCAA like the rule book, the handbook. The official's handbook. But it's okay, because the league sanctioned the review.
Yeah.
It's so stupid. They need to fix that. They need to review that. If they can put penalties on Alaska hockey, like the Alaska hockey team, for friggin' like paying kids like to, I don't know, for hotels or whatever, they surely can investigate that.
I don't like that shouldn't be a thing. Right? Like, it's happened before where, like, a team has scored an OT winner and everybody's jumped off the bench to celebrate and then the goal was called back. Like, it's happened before, but...
Not this long after. Not when the on-ice officials literally left the building.
There was a presentation of a trophy. A trophy was handed out, and the players skated laps around the ice multiple times.
Honestly, thank God, like, whoever the away team was, like, they didn't have to, like, get on a plane or something.
That is so funny!
Thank God, like, they didn't have, like, they were still in the building. Imagine if they had left.
That would have been so funny!
Left and they were told, oh, sorry, you guys have to go back and like.
Can you just imagine if they were like on the bus, like sad and like really sad that they just lost the finals on their way back to the hotel, and then they just get a call like, actually, you guys didn't actually lose. You guys might not actually have lost.
Exactly. I'm shocked that they lost again. To be honest. Faith in Minnesota State, but also I didn't have faith.
That must suck,
I was like, surely they're not gonna let it, like, get out of their hands a second time.
That must suck, like, losing twice. I would know, because it happened to North Dakota, but,
yeah. unfortunately. But yeah, those are all the tournament winners. Obviously, we kind of talked about the bracket already. We'll link that in the description, and yeah, you can see like how the pairwise all shook out. I was just the entire day was stressful for me because freaking Northeastern. They're so stupid. They were just like, yeah, we're gonna put up our worst effort of the season against UConn for some reason.
Honestly, last night took the wind out of me.
So tired by the end of it. Cause like I was so happy that like UMich won and we got so much socials content. We got 187 photos from that night.
I'm shocked my phone hasn't run out of storage yet. Honestly,
I run out of iCloud storage.
I have like a UMich folder and there are 500 pictures in it, most of which are from this season alone.
Alright, do you have the same thing? Do you guys all have? Wait, what? Why do I not have a folder?
I was working on my Google presentation and I downloaded like 50 photos. I was like, just of like the sophomores mostly. I was like, I think there's a problem here.
I think there's a problem here.
I didn't even know I had so many photos.
Do you guys like not have like albums and everything like categorized in your camera roll?
No, I just look it up again on like Tumblr or like wherever I need to go if I need to find it.
That's so difficult though. Like, what if you want a specific photo of boards? You're gonna go on Tumblr and look for it.
It's like this is what my camera roll looks like.
No, I have like a couple of albums, but it's mainly.
And then it goes into more. And then there are more.
No, because I don't really download photos on my phone. I post mostly from like desktop, and I just like I have a screen cropper thing, so I just use that. And it's a lot easier. I don't have to save everything and waste my storage.
Yeah.
Except for good causes. I have lots of photos of Kent No one saved on my computer. It was for the primer, okay?
My thing with like I have a lot of pictures. I usually save them on my computer first, but it's like my phone I can like carry around, right? So it's like I can send the pictures. It's easier to like send the pictures to friends and like I can I go out and be like, look at him.
I also have a Discord server full of like photos. That's where I get like all my like from when I was deep diving on people on stuff. I have a lot of photos saved from that in there, so easy access for me. I just save them all in there so I can have access to them on my desktop or on my phone. Yeah, but I have some photos from last night saved. I have the Kent one. Give me a second. Or not the Kent one. I have one of the Kent ones. They're all of Kent.
I have so many. Oh my god, wait.
I have this one saved.
I also have that one.
I have this one from Duker. No one posted this. I think I have to post it. Which, by the way, Kent looks great in all of these. I think I'm a Kent stan now, guys. He's just so cute. And I'm like, wow, Kent. Do you have a favorite UMich book from last night? Favorite UMich moment, maybe, from last night?
Like when the final buzzer sounded and they all jumped off the bench. And yeah, that was my favorite.
So cute. My favorite moment was when Boards did his TikTok with Jimmy after the game.
Yes.
That was my favorite. Ari, did you have a favorite from last night?
It's a photo where it's like Briss and Boards. I think I don't know if Jimmy's in it. Maybe all the Jimmy photos too. I feel like we got so many.
Yeah.
I'm so obsessed. I was like, oh, Jimmy.
It was his blonde hair just sticking out in every single picture.
Yeah. Oh, I loved all the Eddie moments too. Friggin' Eddie and his new haircut. I'm just like,
it's growing on me.
Did you see the photo of him walking off the bus? I'll send it to you. I'm pretty low key kind of
when I first saw it, I was like, no, this isn't it. But then the second time I saw it, I was like, oh, okay.
It grows on you, and it's like, oh, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. He always makes the weirdest faces when he's on the ice, though.
Oh my god.
I think it's because he has like a weird mouth guard, so he always does like this, like
like I'll go through like the photo gallery after games, like Eddie, what are you doing?
What are you doing with your face? No one else does that.
Kent does it sometimes. Kent does weird faces.
Well, Kent makes faces because his teeth are too big for his mouth.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I feel like his mouth is like always open also. Like Kent's mouth?
Yep. Yep, it's always open. Yep. Yeah. And those photos with Owen in the cup, that was fun.
It gives off the same, like, the picture of him from Worlds last year with the trophy.
Oh, the first kiss photo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I refer to he didn't say first kiss as his caption. I refer to it as that because his sister and Phil both commented that.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, Owen. Yeah. That was cute. That photo with Owen and Kent and the cup. I'm gonna say all things that Kent was having a moment. Clearly.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah.
And then we got some more Kent with the cup and all of the photos, like all the sophomores took a photo and like the freshmen.
They do. I love it. Like that's one of the things I love about like college hockey, like the class pictures. Like whenever like when North Dakota won their like Penrose, like every single class took like individual pictures. Beautiful.
I loved it. All the sophomores, none of them are looking at the same camera.
It's the sophomores, what you expect.
Yeah. The juniors are so small, and only 2 of them are actually dressed.
It's depressing. We don't need to talk about that.
And then the seniors was great. Blanks and Jimmy. Like, that's so short.
Don't get me started on the seniors. I have. So, oh my god, and then all of like the bunch of like the old Newish boys posted like on their stuff. Oh my god!
Strauss was making fun of Owen.
I died. Like Will Lockwood posted about it.
I'm gonna nod like I know who that is.
He's amazing. He's great. I love him. I love Will.
Yeah. It's a good night overall. I had fun. The celebration photos were really, really fun. And yeah, it was just a good day. Although now I'm like kind of like coming off the high and I'm like it's slowly sinking in that every game could be their last now. Yeah.
It's great.
I was thinking about I had like an existential crisis. I was like, oh my god, if Northeastern doesn't make the tourney, that could have been Devon's last college hockey game. I was like, oh.
As long as nobody gets COVID, they're good. They're good for another week.
Yeah.
Or they could get COVID and then the senior season could be over and they would have played their last game in a Michigan jersey without knowing that it was their last game because somebody got COVID. I'm still upset over last year.
False positives too.
Yeah.
We don't talk about it. Board better not get COVID before World Juniors this year. I swear to God. If he does, he might just switch back to his Canadian.
If Boris gets COVID, I will fight someone. I will fight the IIHF. I will force them to push the tournament back 2 weeks.
Boards. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, there's a couple other things that we have to talk about in terms of like college hockey. A few more things happened this week. The Hopi Top 10 was announced. So we obviously
It was lots of robberies, in my opinion.
Yeah. We have Minnesota State's Nathan Smith and Dryden McKay, both on there. Arguably, Dryden McKay shouldn't be on there because he has a really bad save percentage compared to a bunch of other goalies. But yeah, sure, let's just talk about Dryden McKay because he's actually good. But yeah, I think he has the same percentage as Portillo, maybe higher.
I don't know.
Maybe a little bit higher. I don't know. I look at the goalie stats all the time, but he's not. I don't even think he's top 5.
No, he gets there's a bias because he was a top 3 finalist last year, so
yeah, he probably should have won it like before, and that's why they put him in there. I hate Minnesota State's fans all being like, Dryden McKay should win the Hobie this year. No, he freaking shouldn't.
They're sour because they knew he had no chance last year. Because going to
and
Cole,
now he has no chance this year.
Yeah, like last year's Hobie was going to go to Cole.
Mm-hmm.
And even if Cole wasn't there, Pinto would have won. So like, they're just sour.
They're just they're being so mean about it. They're like, Dryden McKay should win the Hobie this year. I'm like, bro, if you even just compare him to like other, like not even talking about skaters, if you just compare him to other goaltending like performances this year, he's not even up there. He has a 933. Devin Levi and Yannick Perez have a 952. Yeah. And he's made like a couple hundred less saves than both of them.
Yeah. Because Minnesota State actually knows how to play defense.
Northeastern. Bro, Northeastern lets up like 26 shots plus on Devin Levi every single night.
It's entertaining. Right? Like when because Devin's so good. So he like makes it entertaining, but like
yeah. But no, they're a great defensive team. Okay, sure.
Not letting goals in is not equal to being good at defending.
Facts.
Just ask the Habs.
Oh. Yeah. And then we have from Michigan, we have Maddie and Luke. Okay. I mean, I love Luke, but like, should he really be nominated right now?
The entire list is just a sham.
Yeah. None of the top scorers, I don't think, from any of the. Yeah, nope, they're not.
Even Frank should have been nominated. As much as I hate Western Michigan, he should have been nominated.
I don't think Luke should have been nominated.
No.
He can win it next year, but he shouldn't have been nominated.
No, that's...
And then Devin Levi, we have Yannick Perez. They spelled his name wrong in this article. And then Ben Myers, Bobby Brink, Brian Hanlon, and Bobby Trevino.
Yeah.
Round out your top 10.
Mostly makes sense.
Do you guys have predictions for Hobie Hat Trick?
Hobie Hat... Myers? Myers, Brink, Trevino.
Okay. Fine.
I don't like it. I want to make that very clear. I don't like it. But
I think Hobie Hat Trick ends up being Levi, Brink, yeah, probably Myers. Yeah. Ari, what about you? No thoughts.
But like out of I want either Devin, Maddie, or Luke to win. But like,
I don't think Maddie's even going to make a hat trick.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah. But like, out of the 3 that I think will make hat trick, I want Brink to win. Because he's the only one I can tolerate.
I want Devin to win. I think it's obvious.
Yeah.
I've made that clear.
That would be ideal.
I think he will win. I don't know, but I think he's gonna win it.
I hope he wins.
Okay, you could say, oh, he has the same percentage as Yannick Peretz, and he has more goals allowed against average. More goals against average. I think that's the stat. But also, he's made like 400 more saves.
Yeah.
He's the best goalie in the country, and if he's having a better season than Ryan Miller had when he won the Hobie.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Theoretically, Devin should win the Hobie.
Like the thing with Ryan Miller is, like, at the time, the NCAA kind of sucked. So.
True. So, and Hockey East clearly doesn't suck.
Yeah.
So, like, I think they should just give it to him.
Yeah.
Because I said so. But yeah, that's my Hobie hat trick and my Hobie future winner, hopefully. And then we have some of the other posts.
The all conference teams, conference awards were all out this week.
Yeah, more awards were handed out. Obviously, we have our Big Ten honors. We have a bunch of them. So first team honors, Maddie Beniers and Owen Power on there. Ben Myers. It's pretty much all Ohio State and Minnesota and Michigan guys. Poor Amsterdam, like, honestly.
And then you just it is. It's
no Landon Slaggert.
Nah. Landon got an honorable mention. So
yeah. And then second team we have Brendan Brisson, Matty Nyes, Max Ellis, Luke Hughes, Jackson Lacombe, and Eric Portillo. And then important honorable mentions: Thomas Borlow, Kent Johnson, Landon Slaggert, like you said, Nick Blankenberg, and like a couple other people from Minnesota. Neither pretty much filled up.
Neither Blake McLaughlin or Sammy Walker made first or second team, and that makes me so happy.
A sad thing is Ben Myers made first team.
But it's Ben Myers.
And didn't he win defensive player? No.
Myers won player of the year, but like I've gotten used to Myers being good, I still hate it, but it's just a thing, Like how racism is a thing, and I hate it, but it's not comparable, obviously, but like.
True. All freshman team we have Mackie.
Wait.
Matt.
I got the all freshman team predictions 100% right, and that I really I did. I'm really proud of myself.
Good. So we have Mackie, Matthew Nyes, Georgie Merkulov from Ohio State. Luke Hughes, Mason.
I also don't know how to pronounce that, so don't ask.
Yeah, and Jacob Dobbs from Ohio State. Player of the year, Ben Myers. Defensive player of the year, defenseman or forward, Brock Faber. Should have been Owen Power. But
is Owen really that good defensively, though?
He's great defensively. Excuse me, I feel like he's playing injured.
Yeah.
Right now. A bit injured right now.
I'm happy
for Tad,
Brock.
But
love Brock.
Yeah, happy for Faber. Jacob Dobbs from Ohio State wins goaltender of the year. Should have been Portillo. Co-freshman of the year, Luke Hughes, Jacob Dobbs. That's wrong. It should just be Luke Hughes. You can't give him goaltender and rookie of the year.
Yes, technically you can, though, and I mean. He is.
Didn't even give Devin Levi player of the year.
That's because it's Hockey East, and Hockey East is annoying.
Yeah. But, it should have just been Luke Hughes.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. Coach of the year, Bob Motzko, and scoring champion is Maddie Beniers. And Yeah, unanimous selections for first team were Maddie and Ben Myers, and then pretty much no one else had, unanimous.
Knives, Merkulov, and Dobbs were.
Yeah, for all freshman team, which is weird that Luke Hughes wasn't in a unanimous selection for all freshman team.
See, here's the thing, it was probably only one person, though. You know?
Probably some weird Minnesota,
No, it was probably a Michigan State guy.
Yeah. Because they were angry that he dunked a bunch of goals on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's it for the Big Ten. Obviously, the all-tournament team, it was Portillo, Maddie, Mackie, Briss, and Luke. They all made it. And then this one rando from Minnesota.
Jackson Lacombe.
Yeah. I wish Owen had a better series.
Yeah.
I think he's been playing injured. Not gonna lie, since no joke, since World Juniors.
Yeah.
He hasn't scored a goal in the second half of the year.
It's been weird.
And he wasn't great at the Olympics either.
Yeah.
He played a lot, but he seems very offensively dry right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see. Hopefully that doesn't affect anything. Owen better not be injured. I'm still waiting for that that Pucks and Deep review of them going to Michigan.
It's supposed to be out soon, but
it's been a month.
It's Pucks and Deep, okay? It took them 6 months to release their vlog from the NCAA tournament. Okay? Just give them time. It'll come out eventually, and it'll be really good, I promise.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Let's go with that. And then, obviously, in Hockey East, we have Devin Levi, Rookie of the Year. And anything else we want to talk about?
NCHC awards came out.
Oh, yes. Do talk to us about the UND awards.
So Player of the Year was Bobby Byrne, because of course it fucking was. But Brad Berry won Coach of the Year, as he should, because he is great. And then Ethan Frisch was Defensive Defenseman of the Year, also because he is great and amazing, and I love him. And then Connor Ford was Defensive Forward of the Year. And then Mark Senden, captain, got the Sportsmanship Award.
How come Big Ten doesn't do, or I guess, no, they don't do a Sportsmanship Award.
They do Sportsmanship honorees. And it's not like an award. They just list off a bunch of people that didn't get a lot of penalties.
Yeah. And obviously, the senior class award is vote for blanks, guys.
Okay.
He's behind in voting. We've all, kind of slacked off.
But, he's behind, he's behind...
The UND guy.
Yeah. So, it doesn't annoy me that much.
It annoys me, for sure. Okay, that's pretty much it we have for, the college hockey stuff. We'll get into other juniors updates really quick now. Obviously, we have World Juniors. They finally rescheduled the dates, by the way, which is amazing and wonderful. It's all going to be in Edmonton this time. I know why it's going to be in Edmonton. People are saying it's super weird it's going to be in Edmonton, but I know exactly why it's going to be in Edmonton. All in Edmonton this time. It's going from August 9th to the 20th. And then fans who had tickets in December will get priority to those seats. Sales launch in April. Yeah, and then the groups were reseeded. Weirdly, the groups were reseeded. So we have Group A is USA, Sweden, Switzerland, Germany, and Austria. And then Group B is Canada, Finland, Czechia, Slovakia, and Latvia. And so that will be exciting.
I can't wait.
Apparently, groups for U18s also got reseeded, and I hate them. I hate the new groups for U18s. Canada, USA in U18
Yeah.
We'll talk about these first. Am I okay with that? Low key, I feel like these groups are more even.
But
I
are
feel
they?
like, yeah, cats.
Sure.
Before Group A was like the group of death.
True, but the Slovaks are scary.
Yeah, and the Germans are scary. So it's like
True.
3-ish scary teams in both groups.
But like, the Czech Republic is better than Switzerland and Austria. And
Okay.
Latvia is also arguably.
Okay, but like the Czechs were in our group anyways.
Yeah.
And we dunked 6 on them after they went up 3-1.
But they see the point is they went up 3-1 though. So
yeah. But it's okay, we won't do that again. Because we'll have Power Drysdale as our first pair.
yes.
Jamie, after losing his landlord, his bestie partner, and being healthy scratched, will go back to Junior, and he will thrive with his besties.
Yes.
Because I said so. Ari, what do you think? Do you think that's a good plan?
I need that. We all need that. Jamie needs that. So
Jamie
yes,
needs
it is a
that.
good
Did you
plan.
see his interview the other day? Did you see how sad he was? He was like on the verge of tears.
I
And
think
that
I
was
saw part of it.
That was before they traded his landlord. Who does he, and they trade Des too? Who does he look up to now? And they're gonna trade Raquel.
I know. I'm so
And they might trade Comtois too.
And it's like, and then they're like, oh, but look at all of the draft picks we have now.
No.
At what
I
cost?
have an attachment to all of the current ones, well, except for one of them, but.
At what cost? The cost of Jamie Drysdale's happiness.
Oh.
I love how Trevor is in all of this, just like, nah. Don't care about these guys. Look at all the besties they're bringing in. For me. Someone needs to bring in a bestie for Jamie.
Yes.
Yes, that. We need that.
Does he have any besties?
God.
Who would be?
No,
trying to think.
The problem with Jamie is that all of his besties are like too good. Right?
They never trade Owen.
Yeah.
Just to the Ducks. They
like,
never trade
they're all just too
At least
good
he has
to be
Quentin.
traded.
At least he has Quentin close by.
Close by.
Close by. I'm sure they hang out.
They definitely hang out. Who else would Jamie hang out with?
No one, because it's so sad. Even Mason was supposed to be like his new bestie, but then Mason decided to go be more besties with Trevor. It's like, how sad is that? And so this is why we need Power Drysdale at juniors.
And when Jamie goes back to juniors, him and Mason will be able to bond.
Yes, exactly. Because Mason says confirmed he's going back.
Yes, because he's. What else would he do during the summer?
I'm like 90% sure the entire team is coming back.
Yeah.
And they might redo the team, but like.
Yeah.
I'm like 90% sure everyone's coming back. Because Shane's gonna come back.
Yeah. And then
everyone thinks Shane's not gonna come back. That's bullshit. Like, come on. The only one I'm like iffy on is like Beth.
But Beth will come back.
But like Beth is also injured right now. So like
it's in like it's in August. I'm sure he'll be, if he's not okay by August,
there's a problem.
Exactly. Like,
yeah. And obviously we'll get so many other people back. Fori's
gonna be back.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too. But yeah, that's like the New World Juniors stuff, and hopefully we get more info on like what Hockey Canada is doing with that after Worlds, but before the draft, because I kind of need that to like fuel me. I want to know when camp is, and I want to know if they're going to redo the team. Yeah. And I want to know if Brennan Offman's going to make the team, and Brandon Clark. Icarus and Coleman. And if they're actually going to be smart about making the team this time.
I have low expectations, and hopefully they don't disappoint. Those already very low expectations.
Worst case scenario, they bring back the same team.
Yeah. Which is like...
Worst case.
No, I'm not. That'd be fine. But like...
Yeah.
You know.
I'd be low-key kind of angry about JT.
Yeah, like I'd want JT and Florey and Jarvis and Silly and Quentin and Jamie.
Silly. Yeah, and then in other international hockey news, we have women's U18. They officially announced the location in the U.S. It's kind of weird. We're like 2 months out, and they haven't really announced any more details.
Yeah.
But that's the IIHF in women's hockey for you. Then World Juniors 2023 is expected to be in Canada. And I totally forgot to bring up, but the reason why they're running World Juniors entirely in February and August is literally because Hlinka is running in Red Deer at the exact same time. Yeah, I'm not joking. Adam Fantilli for Hlinka, who says no.
Q, you picked the absolute worst time to leave Edmonton ever.
Ever. Oh my god.
I
knew they were coming, but I was like, no, whatever. I just needed to leave.
Like you could have gone to like a couple of like the original World Junior Games, and then like the new World Junior Games, and then Hlinka.
Been to Hlinka before though.
Yeah, but Adam Fantilli.
Okay, yeah, but Adam Fantilli. You're right. Adam Fantilli. Hope he captains the Hlinka team. Because he should. Connor should be there.
Is Adam even eligible? Because he's a late birthday.
He's a late birthday, but he's 17.
Oh, right.
He'll be 17.
Yeah. Hlinka's weird. Because it's like, I associate Hlinka as like the tournament before your draft year. But also it's like...
But also, yeah, you're like technically...
It's...
But who knows? Maybe he'll be there, maybe he won't. I hope he's at U18s.
Yeah.
Adam, be at U18s.
He won't be because the Steel are just always good, but...
No, shut up. Shut up, okay? And then they finally, obviously, reseeded every group for every major tournament now that Russia and Belarus are out. So we will really quickly talk about that. So France and Austria are going to play at Worlds in place of Russia and Belarus. Latvia is going to obviously join World Juniors. Sweden joins the Women's Worlds, and Slovakia joins the Women's Worlds at the U18 level. And we'll talk about the men's U18s. They got reseeded, I'm pretty sure. Let me pull up the article. I hate the groups. High-key hate the groups. Canada's gonna be eliminated in like the first round because Team USA is gonna be there.
Oh god. USA is gonna be so good. I hate it so much.
It sucks. Like, I'm not joking. I'm so mad at it.
They're so goddamn good. Why do they have to be so good?
Yeah. And then, if I remember correctly, let's see. Tournament updates. Reseeded. Giving you an update. Okay. Group A is Canada, USA, Czechia, and Germany. Group B, Sweden, Finland, Switzerland, Latvia. For the groups. So they're both deaths.
They're both dead groups.
But
also, can the USA...
Hope we dunk a bunch of goals on them like we did Sweden.
Hopefully.
But the team will have the same vibes this year because like everyone's gonna be in the playoffs. It's literally gonna be Connor Bedard and his band of merry men.
Meanwhile, the US is gonna have like fucking Logan fucking Cooley. And then Rucker and Frank Nazar and Ryan Chesley and oh.
I hate it. I hate it so much. Can we just not? Thanks. But yeah, that's like all the men's tournaments and stuff. And then really quickly, just like one quick thing on the NTDP, they had one of their games canceled yesterday.
Suspended.
Because of a bomb.
Suspended.
In Plymouth?
A bomb threat in Plymouth. A game.
Who wanted to bomb the NTDP team?
They're kids. They're children. They're literal children.
I hope everyone's okay. And hopefully, they remove that threat.
Oh, God.
As much as I dislike the I don't want to see them get blown up.
No, please, no. No. I don't want to see anyone get blown up, as a matter of fact.
Exactly.
Just
especially not when they're playing hockey. A game. Ooh. It's a game. Then we have our CHL update. Now with all of our international hockey stuff out of the way. We're coming down to like the last few days of the season. The season ends in early April. Which is just great, because that's when the NCAA season ends. And then we're going to go straight into Mem Cup. And I'll die.
The Sens just traded Nick Paul. I'm sad now. This is very off topic, but...
Yeah. We'll talk about that, maybe, if we have time.
If we have time.
The trade deadline stuff, but... Yeah, it's the last few days of the season. All the teams that we like are making it in. All the teams, obviously, since, they're awesome. I don't know why the OHL clinched really early.
It's...
really late, compared to, the WHL.
Brennan Hoffman?
The Flint Brennan Hoffmans? Yeah. But, obviously, we have, the last couple games coming up, and, the trade deadline was, 2 months ago. But very cold. Freaking got the best deadline pickup ever. Bro, imagine being in the OHL and suddenly, you're 10, 15 games from the end of the season.
And then Tyson Forrester is just like, hi.
Hey, I'm back. Imagine plopping Cole Perfetti back onto the Spirit, or I don't know, Quentin suddenly goes back to the Wolves.
That'd be so funny. It'd be
hilarious.
Funny. No. It'd be funny to everybody who is a Wolves fan.
Yeah. And us being semi-Colts fans, we think this is hilarious.
This is so much fun.
And, Clarkie, I think, is suspended right now.
Of course he is.
But someone's wearing the C in his place. We don't talk about it. But, yeah, he is suspended right now. But imagine just putting Forey back into that lineup. Because he's a center, isn't he?
I think so.
Yeah.
He can play center.
Great center depth.
I don't know if he's a natural center, but he plays center sometimes.
Yeah. They have great center depth. Haight is there. A bunch of people are, good 2022 draft prospects are there. Cardsy is there. Now it's just going to be, a Forey, Cardsy, whoever line. Do I care about whoever's on, the left side?
No, but...
Yeah, it's going to be so fun. And I'd just be pissed if I was the other OHL teams. I'd be like, how is this happening?
How is this even allowed? Because in the NHL, it's if you, acquire a player after the trade deadline, they can't, play in the playoffs.
But I guess this is different, because he's being sent down.
Yeah, he's being... Because he never actually left the Colts. He was, he's just being, sent down, you know?
Yeah.
Being called up and called down.
Exactly.
This must suck for the other teams.
This must suck. They're probably all being like, oh, shoot. Yeah. It's gonna be good for them, though. I can't wait to see when he's back in the lineup. I hope it's soon. And this means he can be at World Junior.
Whoa! Yay!
Which is going to be awesome. And Kick hopefully will Cooley off the team.
Cooley pronounced the same way as Cooley.
Yeah, Cooley pronounced the same way as Ghoulie, but not spelled the same at all. Yeah, hopefully he's off the team now. That Forey's back, low key. I love that Forey's back. I can't wait to see him in his Colts jersey again, but I hope to God they don't take the C off of Brant's chest and stick it on him.
They can't. They won't. We'll get like a group picture of Carthy and Forey and Clarky.
I'll cry. I'll actually be so sad. I hope Showbound interviews him again and he's back.
Yeah, like, and oh. Yes.
It's too much. I'm just like, okay. Yeah.
We're very happy.
Yeah, we're very happy about Forey coming back. Top Prospects is on the 23rd as well.
Yeah.
Unrelated to Forey coming, but, you know, he was a top prospect back in the day before the pandemic.
Back in the day.
It's been 2 years, Kat.
Yeah, I still, my sense of time is messed up.
Yeah. Obviously, on the 23rd, it'll be on TSN, and CHL TV, I think, also has it.
Yeah.
But TSN.
Yeah.
And then we have the Ice. Obviously, we were kind of talking about the WHL and titles. They claim the East Division title and have clinched the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because the WHL clinches so much earlier than...
Because the WHL has their shit together.
And has anyone in the queue clinched? I don't even know.
Let me check. I'll check.
And then finally, since we have the trade deadline coming up, we're gonna just cover some of the trades that have like top prospects involved. So we just talked about the Nick Paul trade. I think they have him 50% retained at, or like slightly less than 50%, and they get Matthew Joseph and a 2024 fourth round pick.
Yeah,
and it's an okay trade.
Nobody in the queue has clinched yet.
No, well, they did have that 1 month pause.
Yeah, that is true. They are like a month behind.
Yeah.
But
so. And then obviously in terms of other trades, sorry, back on the topic. But we have some other people. We obviously talked about Hellas into Anaheim for Manson in the third. How are we feeling about that, Ari? A week out now.
I think I'm okay with it because I like the Avs, but I did break down when I was walking home from school, so
it's fine. I also broke down.
It's fine. We're fine.
I was so excited because it was like, okay, Helly might sign after this season, and then him and Nui are gonna be reunited, and there's gonna be like reunion pictures, and it's gonna be cute and happy, and I love them. And then the Avs were like, no.
Broke your dreams.
God,
Yeah.
The Avs broke a lot of my dreams this week.
Yeah, I agree. And then we obviously have Hellison signed with the Ducks. At least there's that.
All of the boys came out of hibernation
to celebrate Helly.
To like post it on their Instagram stories. Great.
Yeah. And then Vlasic also signed with the Hawks.
Yeah.
And he made his debut, didn't he?
Yes, he did. I sincerely wished it wasn't the Hawks, but oh well.
And then we have the Ben Sherratt trade, which was crazy. It was like for 2023 unprotected first, like a fourth, and Ty Smilanic.
Smolanek's really good. Smolanek's on Quinton Piag. He's so good. He's amazing.
Yeah.
God bless
and
you,
the
Kent
reason they
Hughes.
got him was because Kent Hughes has a son.
Because Kent Hughes had a son who played with Ty for 2 years.
Literally it. And we think that he's not going to draft Jack at the next draft.
He will.
He will.
He will.
He will. We'll finally have Jack Hughes and Cole Caulfield play on the line together again. Am I wrong? No.
The memes we're gonna make about that though.
Yes. To avoid the pain.
To avoid the pain.
Yeah, and then we have Drew for 2024 first rounder and Tippett, which is like
underwhelming. Yeah.
A 2024 first has like no value.
No. Who's even going in 2024?
Exactly. Obviously, like, since they haven't been in, like, the OHL and stuff, like, we don't really know, but also, like...
Wait. 2024 is... Are those the 06s?
I think so.
Oh my lord. No.
But yeah, like, 2024, it's only projected to be as deep as, like, 2021.
Which is, like... I mean, Boris went in the second round of the 2021 draft, so...
Or, not 2021, 2020, that was 2020. Boris?
Oh. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it was only at 2024 is only projected to be as deep as 2021, which was, like, the least deep draft in, like, 20 years. Yeah. Like... They would have been better off taking the Avs 2022 first round pick.
No.
But Drew didn't want it.
Don't take. I'm kind of happy Drew wasn't traded to Colorado though, because it's like, I just like now looking at it, I was like, okay, maybe we could have afforded him, but like at the time I was like, what are we going to have to give up for Giroux? You know, I was like, first round pick probably, and then like what prospects do we have? Like, because you're not going to trade Newhook or Byram, so you're not trading Olofsson, so like. Saudi? Duh? Yeah,
they could have traded Byron. That's a rumor that's out there.
Yeah. Didn't happen though.
And then we have the Lightning trade literally the entire farm for Hagel. So they traded, so the Lightning basically traded Kachuk, Radish, their first rounder in 2023 and their first rounder in 2024 for Brandon Hagel.
I'm just so confused. Like, it just confuses me.
Gonna come back to bite Tampa in the friggin' butt.
Oh my god. 2023 first round pick?
Protected, I think. Top 10 protected.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like, that's... 2023 is deep. Like...
Even if you win the cup, which I don't think you will, look at where Vegas is.
Yeah. Like...
They almost won the cup, like, 5 years ago now. But look at where they are now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Tampa will die eventually.
But, okay, wait, has anyone checked in on Lauren, though?
She's sad.
With Kachuk and Radish both being gone now?
She's really sad. As far as I know. She's being sad all on the timeline. Honestly, I would be too if any of my precious Sabres or Jets boys were traded. If Cole Perfetti is traded or Billy Hanel is traded, I'll cry. Alright. That's all I have for this episode. From the notes. Next week we will be talking Frozen 4.
No.
No. Which is insane because the season is almost over.
Oh god. I'm gonna have to turn to Habs vlog again soon.
Turn to the Sabres. We're fun. And we have Owen Power.
But I don't like the Sabres.
Yes, you do. Pretend you do. We have this, and then we will be talking, I guess, U18 preview.
Oh God. Who's even gonna be on our U18 team?
Whoever doesn't make the playoffs.
It's gonna be Connor and then who's?
No, I think Connor's team is in the playoffs right now, but they might be eliminated first round.
Oh God. Who's gonna be there?
Van Tilly.
No, he won't. No, he won't.
Yes, he will. Their season doesn't run until May. Right? Don't they play the playoffs soon? Oh, no. Okay. Well, he probably won't be there. Their regular season ends in April. April 23rd. Rip. I'm sad.
We're gonna have nobody. We're gonna have our ass kicked by the US.
We're gonna have nobody. But that's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine because Rutger will win. And Rutger will get a trophy.
Yeah. Okay. That's it for this episode then.